was so excited when I read about this film, and then I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" So I'm really excited to be here today, talking to Chris Brochu. I'm so happy to have you here on the show to talk about Zero Contact, which is a new film that I want you to explain a little bit more about the film and about your role in it.
Zero Contact is a film that producer-director Rick Dugdale made happen during the global pandemic of 2020. He called me at the beginning of lockdown, and I was in LA, and I was teaching acting online, and my wife and I were both trying to work from home in the same room. And he called me and asked me if I wanted to be a part of a film. And every time Rick asks me that, I say absolutely. And,
of course.
from there it felt like an art experiment that you were doing with friends. So one of the cool parts about the film is that every camera setup, every piece of wardrobe, every shot that you see of our actors, the actors actually did themselves. Now, we obviously had help getting the angles and whatnot with Ed Lucas, our DP, but it was an all hands on deck type of experience. We had to do lighting, we had to do everything. So it was this opportunity to be creative during a very stressful, hectic, uncertain time. And I play Sam Hart, who is the son of Finley Hart, played by Sir Anthony Hopkins. And essentially my character and the other leads in the film get a cryptic message to join a chat room similar to this.
Exactly. It's like we're in the film right now.
That's right. Exactly. I think that's one of the main things that people can kind of gravitate towards when they see this film, because I think we've all been stuck in these little boxes for a couple years now, and who knows if it'll ever go away. But so anyway, I play Sam Hart, and we have a limited amount of time to see if we all trust each other to put in the code to save humanity.
Easy. Save humanity.
Easy.
It's on your hands.
It's a normal day.
Normal thing to do. And it's amazing that you're starring in the movie alongside Anthony Hopkins, Alex Paunovic, Veronica Perez. So many amazing artists and talents. And there are a lot of incredible things to talk about the film. I want to also highlight that this film was the first feature film NFT, which is amazing. In a world where sometimes we don't even understand what an NFT is. I think it's amazing that you guys made a film, and I think it's changing the game in the movie industry as well. Like, when they approach you with that idea, did they tell you like straight away, like, this is turning into an NFT? Or was it something that came up after?
It was something that came up after, because originally we were to shoot the film and then try and release it the next month. Okay. It was going to be that quick. Wow. But Rick Dugdale, again, his mind is always going, and he's on the cutting edge, and he's always looking for that next grand adventure. And I think just the circles that he runs in, he wanted to be the first film of the pandemic. But then whenever the talks of NFT and kind of getting into the crypto world started creeping in, that's when he helped start his own NFT platform, and that's where we released the film. So if you actually got the film, you are on the platform. And so it was never even a thought at the beginning. I had absolutely nothing to do with that. He told me NFT, and I thought the same thing. I have no idea what this is.
What is that?
Yeah, right. What is non-fungible token? I don't get it.
You're like Googling it.
Pokemon card.
It's amazing that the entire film was made in pandemic, and basically you guys were your own producers. And even though you had the team with you, like you said, like through the screen, it's completely different to not have like real contact with the people you're working with. Like, you didn't even knew each other, like real life. That's amazing.
Real life. And the actors never worked with one another either.
Wow.
Because we shot it in 17 different countries, 17 different locations. And so they would shoot in LA, and then they'd, shoot Seattle, and then they'd go to Tokyo, and then Dubai. And just depending on what the time was, they were working around the clock. But the actors actually never got to meet. It was myself acting to with my director or the AD. They would read the lines, and I would obviously try and put myself into circumstances best I could. So it was this very interesting, exciting experiment that really it turned out better than I could have ever fathomed.
What was the most difficult part to shoot that you can think of right now? Like, because you have obviously each one of you had different setups. Was it your house? Where were you?
I was in my old house in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And so that was my location, and there was maybe 3 different camera setups. For me, the most difficult part, and I think it always tends to be for me in this type of situation, it's wearing all the hats. It's setting up the camera, it's making sure that I'm recording sound. It's
like that, like, are we recording?
Exactly.
Am I okay?
Exactly. And so I had to play all of those roles. And then when that checklist was done, I had to take my breath. Okay, now it's time. Now it's time to act. Now it's time to get into character. So I think it's balancing all of those things and really having a deep appreciation for how a set and a project really runs. Thankfully I've been able to be on a bunch of different aspects of a production. I've worked lighting, I've worked sound, I've been an actor, I've helped direct things. So
you
I had
an
a taste
approach.
of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but this upped the ante.
I think it's amazing that you guys show that at the beginning of the film, because it changes everything. Like when you see the trailer, it's like, wow, that's amazing, that's great, like that's something new. And then you actually read at the beginning of the film that you did all this by yourself.
Yep.
In your own homes.
Yep.
And it's amazing because it adds something extra to it. Like, it's like, okay, it could be me recording this.
Yeah.
Like we could be on the film right now.
Exactly.
We just need the soundtrack. We just need the pina coladas thing.
Exactly.
And we're on the film. And I think that's amazing because it adds something different to it. I want to know, is there anything you can tell us about Zero Contact 2 and 3 coming up?
What I can tell you is that we are here to reward the viewers of Zero Contact 1 and the casting crew, because we are no longer stuck at home. We are no longer under stay-at-home orders. So we are going to, if you will come along with us, we plan to take you all around the world. We plan to take you to some very beautiful places. We're not stopping all of the locations with Zero Contact 1, with 2 and 3. We're actually going to take you to these places and take our characters to these places. And I suppose the first little hint was the first location we shot at was Antarctica.
Amazing. I saw the pictures. It was so beautiful.
You might as well have been on the moon. It's such a foreign, desolate, beautiful environment that, again, adventure of a lifetime.
You already met part of your cast, right? Like in real life. What was the first thing you said to each other? What was the first reaction you had when you saw each other and you were like, okay, we're like here?
Yeah. Well, Alex and I have been talking for a long time on Instagram and text message, and kind of having conversations about, especially with 2 and 3, kind of where our characters are now. And 1, I just meet Alex's character, Trevor. And so after talking with Alex a lot, being able to meet him for the first time in person it was like meeting a brother, meeting an old friend.
Right.
We clicked.
Like, each other.
Yeah, we clicked instantly. And we shared a tent in Antarctica. So he was my tent buddy. And I think our relationship will remain strong.
Exactly. So you went through the screens to sharing a tent. Right. So it's like,
that's right, exactly,
real brothers right there.
That's right, from thousands of miles away to feet.
Yes, exactly. And that is amazing. That is amazing that you had a good relationship already. And that happens during the pandemic, that you met people online, even in like home office or whatever, and then you meet them in real life and you're like, I know you, I've known you for like a long time. The movie is coming up on the theaters, right, on the 27th of this month. So how are
Right.
you feeling that everyone's going to be able to see it now?
I'm excited. For those that have already seen it, that means that they got the NFT, and we're very grateful for that. I have one as well, so I'm excited. It's my first ever NFT, so excited about that. But obviously, we want as many people to see this film as possible. So to have it in select theaters and to have it on video on demand on the 27th feels fantastic. And again, I hope it gives us the energy necessary to finish production on 2 and 3. And again, we're excited to take you along for the ride.
I'm so excited for everyone to see it. I saw it. I really enjoy it. It was like as if I was there, like with you guys. It's crazy how it makes you feel. So I really want to say like congratulations to you and the entire team. And I'm so excited for everyone to get involved into this new universe you are creating.
Thank you to everybody who listened to the conversation, and anybody who finds this type of concept or film intriguing, please do go watch it the 27th of May, 2022. And thank you so much for the support. And Maria, thank you for the time and the questions.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So everyone can follow you already on social media and catch up and stay tuned for everything that's to come next. And I'm so excited for everyone to see it. So thank you, Chris, for being here with us. And I hope everyone enjoys it as well.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.